Let's go live. Alright. I think we are live. I think we are live. I'm almost certain we are live. I've got no idea though. Okay. Let's just give people a few moments, shall we? Just to wait for everyone to pour in, or not. Let's see. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. Maybe just an hour or so. Well, let's not lollygag. Let's get started. Let's get started with the construction. What do I want to do? What do I want to build this out of? Let's have a look at some of the other boats I did. These are built out of quartz. I think I want to use... What do I want to use for this? Maybe deep... No, not deep slate. What am I saying? I don't know what colors this should be. I think I should just start with like the basic shape. So maybe get some sort of scaffolding block and just kind of outline where I want this to go. Let's go a few blocks. It's about here. Are we level maybe with this? How wide do we want it to be though? That's a good question. I think I just do the basic circle. Or half circle in this case. Is it too close though? Yeah, I think it might be too close. I think it might be too close. So let's do that instead. We just built this out 3 blocks, and then we do the same on the other side. I think this is a good place to start. I'm not sure though. But yeah, we're streaming. So who's to say how this goes? I think I want to build this out to the 5 block margin. And this can be like one end of the ship. Like, yeah. We wall it off like that, and then we can come down like maybe 3-4 blocks. And we just bring this out as far as we want this to go. I think that's level. If it's not, I'll find out later. Let's see. Bring that out. About the same width. And then we do the same thing on the side, I think. How many blocks is this? That's the full. Okay. So, I don't really plan on doing much today. I want to finish this area on stream. So, we'll see how long that takes. I like this as a start, although I can't help but feel like it needs to be moved down a bit. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Yeah, I think I want to lower this down. I think I want to lower this down a few blocks. One more. Just to be safe. Copy. And then // I need to, oh, that puts it underwater. Give me a few seconds. I need to disable a hotkey. Okay. Hello. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll do. And there we go. That puts it level with the water. So just a few blocks. Yeah. That's a lot better. And then we can just get rid of this. That's a bit better. No, it's not like up in the sky. Just mining some wool. We just mine the wool, break that. And we have the framework for our boat. I don't even want to think about doing the hull right now. So we'll just start like that. I think that's a good start. Gee, I don't know. I don't exactly have any ideas how I want this to be built. But I think that's a good start, a smooth stone platform. Yeah, because Trident will be able to like cover this in at least 2 launches. Even at most, it might only just cover. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Let's have a look back to our inventory, see what we have to work with. I've never built a ship like this before, so at least not in a while. So this should be. Let's use a gray or a lighter gray. One of these two. Yeah, probably the darker gray for the hull. Ooh, I just got a better idea. We do a lighter gray for the exterior, and then like when it's close to the water, just to kind of like simulate that it's wet, we change it to dark gray. I think that'd be a good detail. let's just do this. So first position. Bring this out, just whatever number of blocks. Second position, / replace. Red wool to gray. Nope. Like gray concrete. Nice. So that's our hull, more or less. That's our framework. So we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. I'm probably not going to stream for that long. I think I just build the whole thing out of concrete. Just for now. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming. Probably not very long, considering... Yeah, no one's in here. Well, this is just a test stream, just to kind of get an idea of what this is gonna be like long term. And it's not looking too good long term. Now we just do the same on the other side. That's nice and fast, nice and quick. Okay, that's a good starting point. I'm not sure what I want to do from here. Not sure what I want to do from here. Well, I want to get like the shape of the hull more or less done next. Do something like that almost. I'm kind of trying to picture how I want this to look. And so if we follow that formula, we should end up with a very dome-like vessel. Yeah. And then... yeah, something like that almost. This needs to be extended out another block. Oh, hello. Someone actually showed up in chat. Ooh, what's the longest time I've worked on a map? Into the Stars 2, the previous one I released, took almost, I want to say 9 months to make. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I just saw your comment in chat. Yeah, I take a lot of time on these projects. Slowly but surely, by myself. But it's worth it. I get to create something special for people. People to take the time and enjoy a fun adventure. Yeah, it is crazy, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably shouldn't be spending as much time making a map as I do. But honestly, to me, I prefer to go full scale as opposed to smaller creations, even though it takes a bit more time to do. I prefer small scale. So let's see how I want to connect this up. I'm not sure how exactly I want this ship to look. The hull is probably going to be the trickiest part. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I'll extend the hull out eventually. Like, I'll extend that out. Maybe a little bit later. Where did I go? Let's see. Let's try that. See how that looks. That looks a little bit better. And then we just build it inward. Oh yeah, that's gonna cut into that a little bit. That's a good question, Lewis. So, build-wise, I'm doing it all by myself. And recently I've gotten access to World Edit to help with the construction of certain maps. For things like thumbnails, I test design them and then I shoot them, I pitch them to my Discord chat. And then I have my friends in Discord vote or give feedback. I've got a couple of people who look and double check the thumbnail, just like I go through various different versions with thumbnails for maps, especially with Into the Stars 2. Into the Stars 2 went through 5 iterations of thumbnails before I got the final one. That's a good question. Just rip all this out. I kind of know, I think I know what I'm doing now. It is worth mentioning, I have a beta tester who plays through all the maps and gives feedback. I also have him test the various different like command blocks and give me feedback on the flow of the map, if things are working properly and stuff. Just to make sure that like the map works fine and it's got nice flow, it's enjoyable to play. So all of the maps are beta tested. Let's get a couple more questions. I wonder how many people are actually, oh, it's just you. Well, I appreciate you spending the time, Lewis. I gotta change this out a little bit more. I think I want to bring this up. So now I got a bowl shape almost. Let's kind of work with the flow a little bit and adjust things. Right now it just looks like a mess. I haven't built a boat in a long time. It's a bit... No problem. Huh. I'm glad it's no problem for you. How long have you been subscribed to my channel? I'm curious. Or are you subscribed? Hmm. How do I... Scar made it look so easy when he did his boat on Hermitcraft. He did such a good job. I can't figure out how he did it. Boats are really tricky. I'll give him that. I think that's a good start. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. You've been subscribed for a year? Well, that's nice. I just gotta reconfigure. I should probably reference the boat on the end cities. That's not a bad idea either. But yeah, Scar's boat, I had a look at it earlier. He did such a good job on that. I should look up. Let me pull something up. Let me pull up a picture of the end city ship. That's probably a good idea. Interesting. We're not in 1.19 yet, so I can't just place one in. I see how it works. Okay. Who's really good at math? Let's be real. If you're good at math, yeah, then you're far superior to everyone else. I think that's a good shape. I don't want to do the bottom yet. I think that's a good shape. I just gotta mirror it, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think there's a copy command I can use, or a mirror command. Nope, / copy. Let's see. No, there's no mirror. Rotating wouldn't work. Oh boy, I might have to actually replicate this manually. So let's just do this layer by layer. Oh, interesting. That I did not know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we come out 6 blocks on this side. which is what we already have. And it's just a triangle to the 5th block in. It's like that, I think. It's a little bit further out though. By about 2 blocks. Right? No. I went over. Okay. Let's see. The next layer is also 2 over. I'm just copying what I did on the other side. And then it's just the zigzag for the rest. And then the water. What's the hardest map I've done so far? What do you mean by that? Like if I had to say the hardest to build, or you could say the hardest to program. The hardest to build would be Into the Stars, the original one, because I didn't have any sort of command tools or anything. I didn't know how to do any of that. So that one took absolutely forever. And then the hardest to program was Into the Stars 2, which had like cutscenes and stuff, which was pretty crazy. Okay, both. Okay. Yeah, Into the Stars, the original one, I didn't have any form of command. Well, I didn't know how to use the fill command, and I didn't have world edit at all. I was working on a very laggy computer, and yeah, it didn't even turn out to be a good map. It was garbage. I don't know, I'm just grateful that the second map turned out like 1,000 times better than the first map. And I'm hoping the third map does even better than both of them. Ouch. Yeah, it was a real grind. The time it took to build that was... And if you just have a look at the screenshots, Stargazing Sky, I had to place all the sea lanterns in by hand. I didn't have a random tool or anything. It was rough. Early map making was insanely difficult for me, especially on a laggy computer. Nowadays, I have a beast of a computer that can run shaders on like 23 chunks or whatever. And it holds up pretty well. So I've got it easy nowadays. And I have like additional mods, like double hotbar, or a better organized creative inventory. I've got world edit. I've got a bunch of other mods, or access to a bunch of other mods that make maps a whole lot easier to make. Now what I think I want to do is copy this entire structure and rotate it and just paste it on the back. So I'm going to take this wool, we'll grab that block, and we will grab this block. We will stand directly in the middle here. We will copy that. We will rotate it 180 degrees, I think. And then if we... Yeah, good luck. And then theoretically, we just paste it. I was close. So we stand here and then we paste it. Hey, that wasn't that difficult. That wasn't that difficult at all. Very funny. Yeah. Now what I want to do is take some of these lower blocks and start like swapping them out for the dark gray. Because like when ships get wet, the metal kind of like turns to a darker color. So I kind of want to have light gray up top and then dark gray at the bottom. Just to kind of like signify that it's wet. If you know what I'm saying. Let's just bring this all the way around. How did I do this on the other side? Let me just double check so I don't mess this up. Okay, it's just one block in. Oh boy, it is difficult working upside down. Wait, am I doing this correctly? Oh my goodness, it is so disorienting trying to work upside down, especially when there's water in the way. I think that's right. Yeah. Just put like little blobs of gray concrete down here. I'll probably change out the gray concrete for like another material because I don't know what I'm gonna. I know the smooth stone for the bottom. I don't know what I want the hull of the ship to be made out of. Maybe you could leave a suggestion. I'm open to suggestions. How does that look? That kind of looks. Ooh, I think I just want to do all of it. That's not looking too good. I think I'll just do these bottom two layers in full. And find some sort of block to blend the two layers. Hmm. I'm going for a cargo ship. That's what I'm going for. I'm not exactly sure what I want to like make the hull out. Like blocks that come to mind would be like stone brick, but you're not gonna want to like a boat made of stone. So I'm trying to think. I also need to like level this out a little bit more. We'll probably have cargo or something. And then I have to do the underbelly of this. Even though like technically I don't have to, because players aren't going to be able to get underneath the ship. What do I want to use for cargo containers? That's the question. Probably copper. I'll use the wax. Cargo crate. We'll just make these like 3x3 or something. Just something simple. And maybe like bring some of this stuff in as like detailing along the sides or something. I don't know. Well, it's not bad. It's not a bad crate. Different colors for different crates. I like that idea. But I kind of want to keep them metallic. So like the green and the orange would be obvious. But what other blocks do we have that are metallic? I can't use netherite. And iron's already used. I kind of just limited the copper. Ooh, a redstone block. Maybe? Except for like redstone. If I use redstone block, whoops. I don't really have a offset of a color. No, wait, am I using redstone? Hold on, am I using redstone? I think I am. I think I am. Let's see. Yeah, I'm using redstone. So redstone's offset. Am I using copper as well? I think I might be. No, I'm not using copper. Maybe get some wooden crates or something. Whoops. We sprung a leak. There's room in the middle for one more. Maybe maybe do a wooden crate. Let's use oak. Ooh, I have a better idea. Where's the piston? There's my piston. This needs to be a 3x3. And then I can put pistons in here. Gold's also used. So, like, my idea for this area, the whole idea for this level is you're in this dock, and dotted around there are these columns here. These are going to be unstable. You touch these, the player dies. The level starts over here, and it ends way over there on that platform off in the distance. And the only way to get to it is crossing these columns. So what happens is they come up to these switches. These are not currently programmed. They flick this, and each block coordinates with one of the different colors. That's why redstone is in use, netherite is in use, iron's in use. I really just have copper and wood that I could use. So that's the general idea. I need the wood variant of these. There we go, no corners. Overall, not a bad crate. I kind of want to use planks. Use planks on the ends. I forget how I designed them. I think something like that. Something like that could work. I don't know, what do you think? I think I got a good start with the crates. So the question is, how many of these can I fit in? They're 5 block wide. I'm keeping 1 block gap in between them. Okay. It looks good? Oh, well, thank you. So I can do 3 rows, and then the wooden crates are 3x3, so obviously I can fit. Oh yeah, I can fit more of the wooden crates in there. All right, let's get to work, shall we? If I click that, I'm gonna stand here, / copy, and just paste them in. Simple and easy. Maybe that's not a bad idea, having chests. Whoops. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Having like chests or hoppers around. How about like maybe chest and barrels? Oh, the sun's going down. One, two, three. Stand here. Paste. Correct. Stand here. Paste. Nice. There's the cargo in. Now I have no idea what I'm going to do with the brig or with whatever goes on that end. But I like your idea of chests. I'm not using trap chests though. Where are you at? There you are. Chests, some barrels. Just kind of like dotted around. Not in the floor. It's not a bad idea. This gives me opportunities to hide like secret treasures or whatever. Because there's gonna be like, there's gonna be a special token in this map. I haven't decided what I want it to be yet, but I know I want it. It's gonna be a special collectible hidden in trap chests. So you'll know you found one if you see a trap chest. And if you like collect them all throughout the whole map, then you unlock like a special bonus level or something. I don't know. Who's to say? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Now the question is how we... I should have tested this first before I put in the boat. Can we make this jump? Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. So we're not able to have carpets on those faces, but can we make this jump? No, we cannot. We need an extra platform. So, oh my goodness, this is why I have double hotbar, because I fill up the inventory quite quickly. Nothing too complicated, just a 3-block jump and then a 3x3 platform. That will do. How do I want to do this? Also, why do I have 2 of these? That feels kind of ridiculous. I think I'll just do the corners. Just bring these down. There's a faster way of doing this with commands and with World Edit, but I'm lazy. And sometimes you just want to do things manually. Make it look like a water spout? Huh. Interesting idea. I mean, I don't think it would fit in this context. Maybe I could put it on one of these sailboats. Because I made these sailboats pretty tall, and a launch pad could fit up here. Huh, water spout, eh? I can do that. If you ever played Shiverburn, I've got lava spouts holding up platforms, so it is doable. I just have to do it with water. Maybe for another area. It's like this is all like man-made docks or whatever. But it's not a bad idea. So let's just grab one of these sailboats. Just real quick. Just stand here. Copy the boat. And then we can just paste it right here. Block included. Now the question is that too far over? It is too far over. But not unless we add one of these. And now that should be doable. Where'd my sign go? I dropped my sign. Just gotta put a light block on there. And this should be doable. Oh yeah, that's easy. Break that block. Grab a bucket of water. And we got a launch pad. Now we can make it on really easily. Okay, that's a good start. Right now the boat's looking a little bit flat. And there's no guardrails. I think the next easiest thing to do is adding in some guardrails. Let's go polish deep slate. Oh, it connects the barrels. I did not know that. The more you know. The more you know. What should go here? Maybe, I don't know, what kind of things would you expect to see on a cargo ship on the ends? Like, I know there's a command deck or a bridge or something. So let's lay that out a little bit. What else would you expect to see on a cargo ship? That's one block too far. That's one too tall. Okay, that's... I was starting to think that's a little bit too short. Maybe just one more block will do it. We punch out our window. And then we gotta make this thing hollow. So like, how big is the tower usually? Is it like this? A radio tower? Yeah, that's a good idea. Probably a good idea to have radio contact when you're sailing the seas. I'm not sure the shape of this. I'm just winging it. A radio tower. How would one do a radio tower, maybe? I'm thinking maybe daylight sensors or trapdoors. Let's bring that one block further. I don't technically need to do the inside. I have a very, very lazy cop-out for not having to do stuff. I don't want to have to break it out here, but I will if I need to. So a radio tower. I would expect this to go up here. I think an antenna is good to start with, and maybe check a bunch of daylight sensors. Maybe like rows of 3. Well, like, I guess we don't really have too many. Oh yeah, let's just turn them all. Two by two tower, you think? What, on the other end? I'm happy with this so far. But obviously we need like a wheel or something to steer the ship. So we need a signal tower. Oh, whoops, I didn't realize there was blocks still there. So let's find the middle. I'm gonna create a 3 by 3 and then, oh wait, this won't work. I was gonna do something like that with walls, but I guess that doesn't work. Let me have a look at some images. Cargo ships. Let's see. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I see what these. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. I get it. Yeah. The images of the cargo ship didn't have like this massive hull up the front. There was like a whole lot more space for storage. So maybe I could trim this back quite a bit. I'm probably gonna end up doing that. But like the actual command deck, I need a wheel or something to steer this thing, or a control panel. I'm thinking, where's the lectern? Oh, that's right, they moved it to decoration. I've been using lecterns for like control panels and steering wheels for some of the other ships. I think something like that would work. Let's see. Port stair, maybe? For a seat? That's not bad. Of course, it doesn't need an entrance. Because it's not going to be accessed by the player anyway, so... I kind of want to round it off, though, a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. What I saw in the images, they had this, like, wing, almost, off the top. What am I doing? I'm wasting my time. So let's... Oh my goodness. Where are... The stairs are all down here. I'm still getting used to this mod. Where is polished andesite stairs? There you are. So if we just do that on both ends, and then we pick up the slabs, just do one layer like that. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with that. That looks quite nice. It's a little bit rougher on the edges, but I'm not necessarily going for insane detail right now. Whoops. Okay, so the player comes through here, they grab the checkpoint, they jump up here onto the sailboat, they launch off. Ooh, you can't make it up there. Oh, you can. You just have to aim really high. It looks good. It's a little bit rough, but I think it looks fine for now. And then we can put another one of those. I need more space. I thought 2 hot bars would be enough, but no, I'm burning a lot of space. I just need to clear out some junk. Jeez. Oh, what am I doing? I can just... Sometimes I say I'm smart and then I do something stupid immediately after. D. Let's just put a little message on this one just for the lulz. So then we got another launch pad. Pull out the trident. Where? There's no way I can make it to the other side. No, I make it about halfway. So if you fall down here, I want a ladder or something for the player to get back up. Ooh, scaffolding. Scaffolding could work too. Scaffolding, just something like that on both ends. Just so they can get back up, and we'll do a ladder on this side. All right. So they jump off here, they land in the water, they riptide over, and then they can riptide to either this container or this container, and I think I want another pad here that's going to launch them over whatever it is I'm going to do on this end. I think I just want to... What I want to do for the time being is not make this flat. So I'm going to just elevate this a little bit. And then just fill this in real quick. I don't want it like super flat, but... And then again, I can't exactly think of what in the world would go here. And then whatever building material we make the hull of the ship out of, I think I might actually go with the polished, what is this? The polished andesite, yeah. For like the material of the ship. And then just like we can slab this off. Not exactly sure what this would be considered. Maybe that's the engine under there at the front. I would think you would think the engine's in the back, but I'm not a shipbuilder. So let's just do the quick conversion of the entire vessel, shall we? Where's my wand? Thank you. We break that. Then we come down here. That's light gray concrete, so light gray concrete 2. Why isn't this working? Yeah. Oh. That would have been bad. Polished andesite. Whoops, it missed this top area. Check block there. Click there. Whoops. There we go. There we go. One ship down. I'll probably just end up like copying and pasting it a few more times. I think that's definitely a good start. Oh, you just barely make it. So if we go down here, where is... We just grab a slab. Bring the slab down here. And then we can just place signs around here, waterlog this. I need to light this up as well. And we can launch over here. Can you make this jump normally? You for sure can. There's no point. There's actually no point of this bad. So you just jump up here, and then we have like, maybe have another pad off the front, and that allows you to riptide to the next ship over. I think that's a good place to start. Now light sources, because when this map is finished, day-night cycle is going to be on. I'm trying to think of what kind of a light source would look good on a cargo ship. First thing that comes to mind is lanterns. I also want to add a lip there. Whoops, wrong block. So this room in here has got to be lit up somehow. What are the options here? We have sea lanterns. I think sea lanterns makes the most sense in this context. Oh, that just shines right through the wall, doesn't it? Yeah. We're not going with that. That's funny though. Maybe you can use the light from the nether. Glowstone or shroom lights, I think. Let's see, where's glowstone? It's a new menu, so it's right next to there. So the glowstone and shroom light. So there's the glowstone. Probably just hide it under the floor, hide it under carpet, so it probably doesn't even matter what light we use. That probably works. Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference if which light we use. If we put it under carpet, it's not gonna matter. But down here though, I think I should just chuck lanterns on barrels. A little bit more light in the middle. There we go. Now we're all lit up. Overall, not bad. Hello, Dark Man. We got a new guy in the chat. How's it going? How's your day been? All right. We have our ship. Let's get a few more of these in. So I gotta come over here real quick. That's just since I grabbed them. Wow, those make a really weird noise. I did not realize what kind of noise they made. Did they change the sound since 1.16? So there's one position. And then we just come down here. Oh, that is a lot easier to see. Maybe. And then we take the second position. And what I want to do is come to the very back. Smack my face up against this brick here. If I can get it lined up. Copy the entire structure. Fly out a few blocks. And voila! Now we have two. Not bad progress. We've got two ships with a floating shroomlight. So, whoops. Running through this section real quick. Let's grab the trident. We jump up here. We riptide over. We can riptide to this over here. Can we make this? Just barely, we make it on. And of course, the scaffolding here. And we can riptide to whatever one's next. We don't need this here on this ship, since that's only just the first one. We got two ships. I feel like you can make it up there. I don't want to change that to a slab so they can, yeah. So they can just go straight across and they don't have to worry about like going around. That'd be good for flow. All right. So we have two ships. Can we make it back up there? There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. It's too far. Maybe if we had Riptide 3, we could, but we've only got Riptide 1 on this thing. I need to get a light up here. Let's grab another lantern. Put lights up there. So they jump down here. They come over here. They riptide over. And then from here, I think they riptide to another platform over here. And that will have the first of the two levers. They'll have the gray one, maybe. So let's get a rough estimate for how far we can launch. So about here. Let's just save us some time. By placing a block in here. That central gap is going to be where our I think that's netherite, the gray one. Yeah, and the other one's coal. And we have a launch pad here off center. So they can get back. Or maybe they don't need to get back. I don't know. We haven't gotten the other ships in yet. Why am I holding a lantern? I'm wondering if that's a bug. If you're holding something and you close out of the inventory, you're still holding that item. Does anyone know if that's a bug or not? I feel like it might be. Alright, so let's see. We pull up. Nope. Where'd it go? There it is. We pull up the netherite block. Okay, so it's not a bug. Interesting. I did not know that. So there is our netherite lever, which means I just got one more lever to do, and that's this level wrapped up, and I can begin work on the rest of this island. I'm probably not going to get to that today. I don't know how long I'm going to stream. So let's see, where's me slab? There it is. I put the slabs around the lever just so, like, in case a player rows up to this platform in a boat, they can't just jump up and press the lever. They have to be above it. So that's one lever down. We need another one, and I think I want to place in 2 more boats out here, although this platform here has me a little bit concerned if we just do it right next to it. Who's to say? So I got a question for you three in the chat. 1.19 is coming out Tuesday. That's 2 days from now. I'm curious what you're most excited about. So in chat, let me know, what 1.19 feature are you most excited about? And if you just say the warden, I'm not going to be surprised if you say the warden. What's the one thing from 1.19 that you're going to be most excited about? Because the update drops Tuesday. And I'm curious to hear what everyone's excited for. We got our next boat in. Can we make that? Nope, we cannot. So we gotta adjust the distance. Oh, I think I did that one too low. Oh well. Yep, you can make that. Where is it? There it is. There's a sea lantern down there. This ship I want to do a little bit different. The Deep Dark. I'm also looking forward to the different advantages with coding and all that. Interesting. I would have to say my favorite features for 1.19 would have to be, gee, I don't know. There's so many things in that update. There's a lot. The Deep Dark definitely stands out. But I'm also quite excited for the skulk blocks and the frog lights. Those are probably the two things I'm most excited for. The Warden is okay, but I don't play survival that often, so it's not really a big feature for me. For me, like blocks or commands, those are what hit me the most. And the fact that we're getting the ability to place in structures this update, that's a game changer. But the Warden, I do have an idea. If you follow me on Planet Minecraft, if you're subscribed to me, you might already know this, but I've been working on a secret project involving the Warden for the past couple of days, and it should be out pretty soon. I'm not going to show anything off in this stream just because, well, nothing's ready. We're still in, like, testing phases. So just experimenting with, like, what the Warden does and how it works. But honestly, aside from that, I don't really have any other plans with the Warden, so the skulk blocks are going to be really useful for things like end portal. So like if you've played Into the Stars 2, there are these rifts that are all over the place, like terrors in space and time. And I use the end portal as kind of like the actual rift itself. And I think what will be nice is using skulk blocks instead, because then I don't have to code it so it kills the player if they touch the portal. It just make things a lot easier. And then not the shroom lights, I keep saying that. The frog lights. The frog lights are going to be useful for one thing I have usage for them, and specifically the yellow one. I don't know if you've like seen the texture of the frog light, but to me, when I first saw the texture, I was like, that is a star. That is a star that will go great in a night sky. Same with like the purple one. The purple one will go really well with it as well. So I'm looking forward to using both the skulk block as well as the frog light. That's just my opinion. And also like placing structures is a game changer. All right. So I think I want to grab some more crates. Actually, I don't have a lot of space on the ship. So what do I want to do with this space? I want to add like a little bit of a challenge to it. It's like the previous two ships have been like really easy just going through. And that being said, you do have to get back the way you came, but there's a checkpoint for that. Oh. Oh, wait, you can't get back. Well, that's an unforeseen oversight. I gotta get back over there. I suppose I could just loop this around. Yeah, that's what I'll probably end up doing, is just looping it around. So what do I want to do on this ship? I think we get some more crates set up, and then I can like put some parkour on them or something. Where might, there it is. Whoops. I accidentally put a hole in the ship. We're leaking water. There's water in the main, on the main deck. We're all gonna drown. Let's put like a lantern or something here just to like draw the player towards the light or something. I don't know. Probably come in here with like carpet or something and mark out a path. I threw away my slab, didn't I? Keep doing that. So if we check a slab here, we're just placing some signs. We waterlog it. Can you make that? You cannot. At least not that I think you can. I have to do a lot of testing later. Yeah, there's no way you're making that. So let's go get a structure block from earlier. Oh, this one right here. Convenient. Ooh, Lewis, that's a good idea. Have like a sunken ship like right in the water. I like that idea. That's a good idea. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna erase this ship and put a new one down like in the water, like blocking these two. That's a good idea. Thanks for that. I gotta erase this ship though in its entirety. So this first position. And there it goes. So we add, yeah, I could loop that around. That wouldn't be too difficult, but the question is how do I think I need to move that platform over here a little bit more. I think I need to move this platform. Yeah, this has also got to go, because I didn't think of needing to loop it back over there. I wasn't thinking. Yep, now fill back up. Means this launch pad needs to go. We can replace that with a slab and just kind of adjust the shape of this so that way the player can get by fairly quickly. They'll launch up there, they'll make this turn, and the launch pad will be like right here or something. That's a good idea. I like that idea. Sinking ship. I didn't think of that. Why was I like... I don't even know what I was thinking. So they come up to the launch pad, and I gotta get another ship. I genuinely need another ship. This is kind of a pain. I should just leave the sea lanterns in. Just so like I can get a ship as I need it. Also, is that one block farther out, or am I just crazy? I'm just crazy, I think. Alright. Wrong button. I wasn't holding the axe. So we click the second position. We go to the back here. Smash our face up against this. I'm going to put a slab down there just to make this lining up a little bit easier. We copy the entire structure. And then we need to come to about here. What am I doing? I think I need to rotate it 80, or not 80, 90 degrees. Rotate 90, and then paste it in. What in the world? What just happened? I think I broke it. Why is it doing? Oh, I know why it's doing that. Where's undo? I need to get these points again. Let me grab this point again. There's second position. Right, that's first position. That's second position. That should work now. We copy it. We rotate it 90 degrees. And we bring it over here. And then we paste. And now the ship is partially underwater. Perfect. Now we just take the water bucket. Not there. That's a slab. Where'd my water bucket go? What? I'm confused. Where'd my water bucket go? My water bucket just genuinely disappeared. Now we just fill in all this space with water. Oh, what am I doing? I have World Edit. Place, air, water. I still have to come in and waterlog the fences and the chests. Oh, you can waterlog lanterns. When did they add that? Waterlogging lanterns. How long ago has that been? Everything's looking good. We can remove the scaffolding. Yeah, that's not bad. And because water... Oh, wait. Shoot, I'm gonna have to put some ropes or something around this. Lewis, your idea was genius. But you pitched it to a stupid person. Okay, so it's not a new thing and I'm not crazy. Good to know. So yeah, there's a little bit of a complication with this idea. I gotta put ropes or something around this, otherwise it doesn't work. The reason of that is, this is gonna be an open world map, kind of. The player is gonna be able to travel all of the different islands on boat in the water. And if this is part of the level, that is obvious cheese. So I need to put like a barrier or something around that so players in boats can't get to this section of the level. And I'm not even sure how that's gonna work out. Maybe like a net, or maybe something as simple as glass pane, something to stop the player from making it over here by the boat. Because like players won't be able to pick up their boats, maybe. As long as it's like 5 blocks out. I think that's all it should take. Yeah, and then from here, we take a trident, we get a bucket, and we get a launch pad. And then we plop it here. We can riptide back up to here. And this is the iron platform that they would have already been to. And then they can just make their way back. So yeah, there's the connector point there. Except we need to put 2 levers in these sections. I need to put a lever there, which is not difficult at all. It's just a simple act of placing the block. We'll make this one the coal. Get a lever. We got a lever in place. I passed it. No, I didn't. We surround this. Although it doesn't really matter if you surround it or not. I guess I should just highlight it, since it's just kind of sitting here. I should highlight it, just so players don't miss it. They flip that. That platform over there turns solid. Now I'm wondering, because yeah, there's a problem. There's another problem there. So this has to be elevated. This can't just be sitting down here. It has to be elevated. Meaning this whole next section. Actually, we don't need to worry. No, wait, we still do, because there's a launch pad up to that lever. I have to think really hard about how the player is going to try and cheese the map. And I have to come up with ways to cheese-proof it. It's just a part of the job, really. So the launch pad over here, you can launch that and that'll take you onto the cargo. Or we could try something a little bit more ambitious. That's 100% that is possible. They launch onto here, and then we have maybe like a crane or something, some sort of elevated platform. Maybe something similar to what I got over there, like on top of the ship that you parkour over, and then you'll eventually end up here, and then you can just drop down and continue on. I think that's the way to go. Let's get the netherite one in first. And we'll just chuck it right there. Yeah, that'll work. Overall, this is not going to be a hard section. Because, like, you just jump down here. You walk over here. You launch over there. There's one lever. That's one of two. You launch over here. And there's going to be another... maybe a couple more launch pads there. And then you end up over here. You're tied up. Whoops. You're tied up, you jump over, and then you continue on your way. I missed. You can grab that checkpoint, and then this path leads back to the main one, which you can then retake those, go over here, and eventually grab the nether star. After a bit of a walk. I don't know why I put it out so far. So as for this area, I want to move the launch pad so it's a little bit closer. A little bit easier for players to make. Let's chuck it there for now. Is that centered with the ship? That is centered with the ship. I'm proud of myself. So if we just aim up in the air, we can make that. We need another pad or something there. And then I think I should just stack some of these crates up a little bit higher. And that should be all that I need to do. And I can just check some pistons in here. Wrong spot. Wrong material. Chuck another launch pad here. That's on top of the slab, not on the side. We chuck, where's my bucket? And that's going to be used to launch up onto another elevated platform, probably here. I'm just making a solid block. Check a few signs like that. Nope. What am I doing? I am being a stupid. There we go. They flick that. They drop down. They launch up. And then they're out. Cool. That's this level done. You being a dingus? Maybe. And as long as... I'm gonna put... instead of like creating like a rope or something, I'm gonna raise this up by 1 so the players can't reach this from the sea floor. I mean, they can get up to here, but they can't get up to where the launch pad is. Oh, I thank you. I put a lot of effort. I put a lot of effort into the builds I produce. Even if this isn't finished yet, I do what's called final details at a later time after the parkour's basically finished. I come back later and do details. So this isn't like fully done, but for the time being, it's done. Just make sure that's mirrored properly. Yep, what is that? That's a lantern. Why did I break that? It's like you said, Lewis. Professional dingus right here. Let me just check that back in. Let me put one here as well. Now for the fun part. Target blocks. Where is my anti-gravity? Over here. I need one of these. So a utility I like to do with the Riptide sections is I like to add target blocks as an indicator of where the player should aim. So I'm not exactly sure how high this should go. Let's just chuck one there as a test. And if it works out, great. Oh yeah, that will do. Lewis says have fun. You heading out, dude? I appreciate you coming out to the stream anyway. These need to be lit up then. So let's just, yeah, because nighttime and the players won't see them. I don't know. I'm falling out of the sky, people. Let's see, does that work? I think that might be too low. It's a little bit too low for comfort. I'm gonna raise it 2 blocks. Now let's try it. Yeah, I think that'll do for now. So it needs to be about there. Bring it up maybe 10, 20 blocks or so. Oh yeah, that'll work. And for this one, I could probably use the same target block. I just bring it up there. Just make sure it's high enough. Probably end up using the same target block. Oh yeah. Yep, same exact target block. Cool. That is the last of this section done. I got a nice looking harbor here. Sailboats, some regular boats, some cargo ships, a lighthouse. I think later for final details I want to add a few more island barriers along the edge. But I think for now I'm quite satisfied with how this turned out. One thing I do want to add though is ice. Because like this is a cold area. I want these boats to be like frozen in ice almost. And that's gonna be a problem for future me. No, you are not wrong. The crafting recipe for the target block, I believe, is redstone and wheat, I think. Let me just double check that. Where be a crafting table? So if I just check a crafting table, show craftable blocks. No, it's in redstone. It's a hay bale and redstone. You're not off. You're not that far off. Not that far off, Lewis. It's just hay bale and redstone. That just fell off. So that's this section basically done. No more boats need to be added. No more jumps need to be made. They come up here and then, yeah, this is the nether star that they collect and this level is cleared. And now, I'm gonna save this for another time, but there's gonna be this massive plateau out here in the middle of the ocean. And there's gonna be a village on the plateau. That's my plan anyways. And that's going to be the second level of this island. Let me just take you real quick before I end the stream. Let's just fly over to the main island of the map, Gateway Island. Let me just show you guys the madness that I've already constructed. So as you can see the mountain load up in the backdrop. There's a little dock out here. That's where the player leaves to visit the next island over. Yeah, this took a lot of time. If I didn't have World Edit, this city would have been a nightmare to construct. So this is Gateway Island. Up there is a special monument called Trident's Peak. Where's my spyglass? There's my spyglass. So that's Trident's Peak up there. That's a very important landmark in this map. So the player arrives on Gateway Island on this platform here. There's another star there. There's another island out in that direction. And that's Spawn Island. So the player will come down here. Whoops. They see this custom-made checkpoint block. They can either run over the gold pressure plate or there'll be a skulk sensor underneath them detecting if a player walks by. So that's a checkpoint there. They can either A, explore the city in its ruined state, or they can follow the brown wool, and that will lead them up the scaffolding and into some of these buildings, which are ruined on the inside. And they just navigate around following the brown carpet until eventually, not out this window, but eventually it leads them all throughout these different buildings. There's another section here. They come through here, they go around onto this building, into this one, and eventually the player makes their way, and there's the Nether Star. And then from there, there's another checkpoint over here. The weird shape of the mountain, honestly, I was just free-handling it and then doing it layer by layer. It's supposed to have a circular shape. Again, it's not finished. There are some more details I want to do. It took an absolute long time, yes. Yeah, and then up here, this is Trident's Peak. This is the last area the player visits before they head to the final level. And here they can see all the different levels that this map will have. This is Gateway Island. These 3 levels are done. The Frozen Docks is the level we just finished. And that's a part of Frostflake Island. This is probably going to get changed to Prismarine Plateau or something along those lines. And then there's a bunch of other different islands that I want to build. All of them having their own unique style and difficulty and hazards. Especially this one. This one's going to be fun. I have big plans for that one. And then once they collect all 23 Nether Stars, they come here. Let me just go up the middle. They come to the middle of the monument. They ride the bubble column up. And then from here, with their supercharged trident, they launch straight up and they end up in space for the final level. That is the goal of this map, is to reach the stars. Hence the name, Into the Stars. If that all makes sense. And of course, there's going to be a lot more to it than just that. There's going to be cutscenes every so often. There's going to be traps and dangers and maybe even a boss fight or two. I've been toying around with different boss fights and different ideas. Nothing on this island, but maybe on Frostflake. You can't even see it from here. What am I, what am I trying to zoom in on? Yeah, there'll be, on this island over here, there'll be a boss fight after completing the 3rd level. So this map is going to have a lot to it. This is just the first island. The remaining islands are going to be smaller, if not equal to this size. So I've got a lot of terraforming to do. And just between you and me, the symmetrical shape of the mountain just saves me a lot of time and effort. So that's, if it looks weird like a dome, it's because I'm lazy and not a very good terraformer. I'm not a Scar, I'm not B-dubs, I'm not Grian either. I'm not a very good terraformer. So it's just really, yeah. Anyway, so after they complete, it looks like a cake. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I could see the trident being a candle. So after they complete this level, they move on to the plateau. They help some villagers out. And then they go underneath to a sunken city. And the boss is probably going to be an Elder Guardian of some kind. I do not know. Just a little bit of a teaser, I guess. So yeah. I've had a lot of fun on this little stream. This is probably the first time I've ever live streamed, period. And I want to thank you guys for coming on out, the 4 of you who are in chat currently. Thanks for watching the stream. It means a lot to me. I'm hoping you're excited for this map as well. If you want more information about this map, is it true you'll have voice actors in the 3rd map? Maybe. Yes, it's true. I've been talking it up with some people I think would cast greatly for the characters, and before the beta comes out, or not the beta, before the demo comes out, we're gonna get together. We're gonna do some voice acting. It's gonna be a whole ordeal. There's gonna be a nice story to this map. There's gonna be a lot. This map is a big project, and I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to keep working on it. So again, thank you for coming out to the stream. I'm gonna end it here. I really appreciate chatting with you guys and hanging out. So yeah, thank you for watching the stream. I'll see you guys maybe next week. If I do stream, it would be on a Sunday at about 1 p.m. So, I don't know. Come by next week. Maybe I'll be up to some extra shenanigans. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Take care.